Donald Trump is continuing to blame quite literally everyone but himself for all of the economic chaos, destruction, and devastation that he himself has personally caused in his first 6 weeks in the Oval Office. At a press conference, well, not even a press conference, just kind of like an Oval Office, bunch of reporters in there, let's sit and chit-chat type thing, Donald Trump was asked a very simple question about, the stock market tanking last week in response to Donald Trump's on-again, off-again tariffs. Reporter asked him, "Mr. President, what are you making of the market sell-off?" That's such a friendly way to put stock market crash, right? The market sell-off. That sounds better, right? Has a nicer ring to it. So, Donald, what do you make of the market sell-off that, of course, didn't happen until you announced the tariffs? So it's 100% your fault, but what do you make of it? And here is what Donald Trump said, finding a new group of people to blame so that he doesn't have to take responsibility for it. "I think it's just globalists. They see how rich our country is going to be, and they don't like it, It's a big market out there, but again, they've been ripping off this country for years, and they're going to do great. Everyone's going to do great. But we can't let this continue to happen to America. Otherwise, we're not going to have a country any longer." Can anyone that just heard me read that response from the President of the United States tell me what any of that means? I'll read it again. "I think it's just globalists that see how rich our country is going to be, and they don't like it, It's a big market out there, but again, they've been ripping off this country for years, and they're going to do great. Everyone's going to do great." What does literally any of that mean? Can anybody out there in the world tell me what this lunatic is attempting to say here other than to shift the blame to this global cabal of mystery figures? Like, they've been ripping us off, but they're going to do great. Everybody's going to do great. Let's all do great. We love the globalists. We hate the globalists. I can't even tell you who the globalists are, but they're there. And whenever a bad things happen, it's because of the globalists. That's totally what it is. It's not because I put these tariffs in place unilaterally and, of course, without thinking about it, which then, of course, the stock market immediately tanked. Nope. It's this shadowy cabal that I cannot even identify for you that did it. How convenient is that, right? Why doesn't the left, why don't Democrats ever come up with some kind of boogeyman, right? I mean, Republicans do it all the time. Anytime somebody's running for office, George Soros is funding them. People show up to protest. These are paid protesters, probably from George Soros or some other left-wing group. It's just paid protesters. Don't have to worry about that. Hey, the stock market crashed. Globalists. Globalists did it. They just sold everything off, and that's what it was. So, totally not our fault. We don't have to deal with that. There is always somebody else to blame on the right. I mean, pick any situation and you'll see they're going to blame it on, nope, it's paid people, George Soros over here, globalists over here, it's Black Lives Matter, it's the LGBTQ community, it's whatever it is, they've got a group of people to blame and they're ready to go with it every time. None of it's ever true, but they do it, and a large portion of the public buys it. The media continues to sell it. And that's how the lies just perpetuate themselves, and that is how Republicans repeatedly escape accountability. Donald Trump himself, that one man, that guy, that convicted felon in the White House, he tanked the stock market. It wasn't a shadowy cabal of globalists. It wasn't paid protesters. It wasn't George Soros. It wasn't CRT or DEI. It was Donald J. Trump, the convicted felon president of the United States. He did it. Don't let him blame anybody else, media. You know he did it. You know how it happened. You know when it happened. You know why it happened. Stop acting like he's going to take responsibility for his own actions. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.